Hello everyone, we are group 4. My name is Natasha. The other group members I have here are Kelvin, Yenti, Bear, and David. We'll be talking about the pyramid scheme. Now, this is a visual representation of what the pyramid scheme is. I will explain more about it later, which is right now. So, as you can see, the pyramid scheme is actually quite uneven. It is actually a representation of distribution of power and resources. It is unequal in the sense that there is one person on top, which is the minority, and most of the people are at the bottom, which is the majority. This actually leaves the minority with most of the power and resources, which is very, very unequal. This is actually very evident in today's society because there's actually a quote. Top 1% owns 41% of resources and power. You are able to see this in this right here. If you're interested, go ahead and click it. Now I shall pass this to Kelvin.
So hey guys, now I'm going to talk about the effect of pyramid scheme on both human justice and natural resource. First, on human justice. So the top part will be the boss, and the lower part will be their servant. Then the boss said whatever he wants the servant to be done, but people at the bottom have to do whatever the boss said. This is sad actually, and also people on the top get what they want, but people on the bottom do not even get what they need. Can you guys imagine like how is it like injustice? And the last one is a low chance for the top people fall down and for the bottom people to climb up. And also on natural resources, since the high position people got that power and they want a lot of things, so to keep them on top, they try to increase their wealth as many as possible, and they use a lot of limited source without even think of deficiency of natural source. Now Yanti will present.
Hello, so now let's talk about the Roman Empire. First, the fall of Roman Empire. The fall of Roman started from about AD 190 and was led by the tribes such as Goth and Vandal. The reason why those people attacked the Roman was they wanted to move south into parts of Europe that experienced a better climate that could assist their farming. And this refers back to progress. Because of people who wanted to develop or change the world, the Roman Empire declined. The Dark Age, it's part of the European history, and it happens during the Middle Age. Roman Empire was one of the countries that it occurred. It was a period between the classic antiquity and modern era. The Dark Age was caused by the fall of Roman, but not only because written resources were few and far between, but also because life becomes nasty and short.
Okay, now it's my part, and I will introduce you the Rome's culture. And this part is not like this culture is not like the art or something like that. It's about how the Roman Empire ruled their country. First, let me describe their keys for central power. First is a large scale of taxation, and it can not only help the empire to control the economic and also can break the relationship between the landowner and the ordinary people. The second is a large professional army. It can defend the violence and protect their country. Then is the controlling of the culture, and no ordinary people could not get enough knowledge, and they were not imaged to against their country. Then is the loss of past Rome. And first, the central tax raising power is disappeared and is controlled by the landowner. Then the empire loses the money, so they could not support the professional army, so they have to give the support from the landowner. And after the two part was controlled, the central powers disappeared. And the next thing is that education was popular in the ordinary people. So this also can be the important point for the fall of Rome. So next is David.
So nowadays, if you look at the word pyramid scheme in the dictionary, you'll find that it often means a business model that involves promising participants payment or services primarily for enrolling people into the scheme. Actually, it still has the basic structure, like that in 1,000 years ago, like Roman Empire, and had the same way of had the same way of infinite expanding. Here's a great example of pyramid scheme in modern generation. As you can see, the CEO on the top and the lowest part is employees. Often, most of the profits goes to the CEO, while the employees is not very well paid and suffer from great pressure. Actually, even in modern society, the pyramid scheme is still the basic structure of human society. But what is different from Roman Empire? Now, because of thousands of years development, a balance is kept between the different levels, and the people in the lowest level don't suffer anymore. So the unstable problem, which has existed thousands of years, has been solved. And that will be all. Thanks for listening to our presentation.